So Pete, this is how Sigma males approach women, and this is how Sigma males reject women. So, the way that Sigma males approach women and reject women, it's unique. It's different because that's what we do. We don't know how to do anything any other way. So, when Sigma males approach women, 9 times out of 10, it's very discreetly. It's sly. It's sleek. It's stealth. We don't necessarily like people all in our business. That's a whole nother video about why we tend to be undercover, behind the scenes. Not all the time, but usually we tend to be kind of chill. So when Sigma males approach a woman, when they're interested, when they want to holler at them, they do it very discreetly. We don't like to just put our shit out there on billboards and newspapers and let everybody know what we're trying to do. So rejection or even acceptance, we tend to keep our shit undercover. So when a Sigma male approaches you, it's going to be different. You're going to have a lot of different dudes, alpha, betas, whoever, all up in your face, peacocking, trying to make themselves seem all big and bad and whatever. Sigma males, we don't usually roll like that. We'll slide to you. There's two particular things we'll do. One, and let me know if you agree or disagree. One, we'll notice something about you. We'll notice something about you, what you're doing, the surroundings, whatever. It's kind of like a setup for us. Because then when we approach you, we'll say something like, pretty tall heels. Or we might say something like, oh, you're into that type of book too. I mean, we'll say something that is like a potential connection that could potentially start a conversation. It ain't got to be a starter. It ain't got to be a conversation, but something that opens the door so that I can maybe perhaps get to know you a little bit better. You can get to know me a little bit better. But Sigma males rarely just jump out there like, damn, baby girl, what's up with you? Shit, I'm trying to kick it with you. Where you going? We don't usually do that. I have done it sparingly, occasionally. It was, some success, sometimes not. Remember this one particular time I jumped out there on this one girl, back in the day. And, seeing what she was working with, was like, damn, what's up with you? Shit. I forgot what I was here for. I'm trying to talk to you right now. And it worked. And blah, 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 blah. But a lot of times, for Sigma males, it don't work because it don't feel authentic. So since we crave authenticity, we are attracted to authenticity. For us to then act fake, no, it don't really work. So usually when Sigma males approach, we're sly, we're sleek, we're stealth, and we will, 1, notice something about you and the surroundings, or 2, come up with something that's not a direct pickup line. It's something that could just be casual conversation. And so here's the fork in the road. For women who need attention, Sigma males don't usually work. For the women, blah, 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 I need attention and all of this back and forth and whatever, Sigma males don't usually fuck with them. And they don't usually fuck with Sigma males because Sigma males, they don't pay Sigma males attention because Sigma males are not paying them attention. So it kind of works out, you know what I'm saying? They might be good looking, but you see all that drama, you hear all of this noise and chaos, you be like, I'm straight on all of that. So, but Sigma males, like I say, we approach differently. We approach respectfully. I compare it to tennis. I'm hitting the ball in your court. If that ball bounces and you look at it and that's the end of it, then that's the end of it. So fucking what? But if I hit that ball in your court, then you say, oh, and you hit it back. I'm say, oh, I'm gonna hit it back. And then now we might have some back and forth going. That don't mean anybody's dick is in somebody's mouth. That don't mean somebody's getting pregnant. That don't mean we getting married. It just means it's a fucking authentic conversation and a nice little back and forth. That's all it means. Excuse my language. But the point being is Sigma males approach respectfully. We approach, almost like a James Bond or something. We approach like, say a little something, and then they feel a little something from us, and then it either works or it doesn't work. I also had a reverse situation. Girl was interested in me, like I say back in the day. Girl was interested. She was telling some of my friends about how she was interested. Things got set up for us to hang out. We hung out, and then at a certain crucial moment, she was like, I don't know, you're just too different. And so that was the end of it. Why? Because I was too different. But I've had other situations where someone's like, you know why I like you? Because you're different. So the denominator in that situation, the common denominator in that situation is sigma males are different. We're different. We're different. Different. But we're authentic. And so for the people, be straight up raw with you, for the people who are authentic people, they love us. For the people who are generally fake or need attention or all about that chaos, they don't really fuck with us. And that's cool. That's cool in the gang like a motherfucker. Gen X, go research cool in the gang. So anyway, sigma males approach generally respectfully, generally stealthily, we don't like to put our business all the way out there. And we usually notice something about you. So for a lot of dudes, they see you, they don't really see you. You see what I'm saying? You just an object of possession, an objective, whatever. For sigma males, when we see you, we see something about you. You hear what I'm saying? When we see you, we see something about you. And that's what attracts us or repels us. So even when it comes necessarily to your looks, that's not all of what we look at. It's just, you can never tell with a sigma male what we're actually paying attention to when it comes to the opposite sex. I remember once I complimented a woman on her shoes because it was something about her shoes that I noticed. It was like, oh, nice shoes. I'm not into women's shoes. I'm not into women's clothing and fashion. Like, I wasn't making no professional critique. I was just like, oh, I like your shoes. But the woman I was with was like, that was odd. I was like, what you talking about? She was like, what you complimenting her on those shoes for? I was like, because they caught my eye, because they were interesting. Don't no man compliment no woman on her shoes unless he think of something. And I was like, really? Sigma male. I was thinking authentic. I was thinking I saw something I was interested in, and I'm curious enough, friendly enough to mention it. But sometimes that game without game that I mentioned in another video, sigma males throw game without game. And a lot of women get confused because they're like, usually dudes don't talk to us unless they're trying to get something from us, trying to get us. But this dude is talking to me. But he hasn't really asked for my number. He hasn't really asked to hang out. But he cool as fuck, though. He makes me laugh. Women love. That's an aphrodisiac right there. So, and he makes me laugh. So, like, I'm kind of interested, but I'm not sure if he's interested. And so that's part of the mystery, part of the cloud, part of the fog of being a sigma male, is that sometimes you can't quite read us. And then when we approach you, we don't approach you necessarily in a direct way. It ain't bullshitting, but it ain't a direct solicitation. You know what I'm saying? It's peeping you out. Now, part of the way that we reject women, sigma males that is, you don't matter anymore. We don't see you. I see right past you. I will consciously do things to let you know that I don't see you anymore. And then after a while, for the ones who, don't necessarily like where things are going, then, we, maybe have a conversation to see, where we can backtrack. And for the other ones who are like, fuck that motherfucker, we be like, yeah, fuck that motherfucker. Fuck us. Don't talk to me no more. Please. Don't talk to me no more. That's a waste of your time. You know what I'm saying? We cool. Bye. Peace. So when sigma males reject women, it's often thought of as pretty cold because we do. It's almost like airtight. We shut you the fuck out. The reverse side of that is when we cool, when we have a connection, man, that door is always open to you. Day, night, no matter the weather, no matter the situation, that door is always open for you. Because we like that. And other people will be like, what's up with them two? Are they fucking? Are they friends? Like, I don't understand. But what they know is we tight. It's an authentic connection. The flip side of that coin is if we don't got a connection, if I feel like maybe you've betrayed me or just things are different now and we don't have that authentic connection, you get shut the fuck out. And we don't have too much problem with it. Because we base our life, we base a lot of our relationships, we base a lot of our activity on authenticity. Say it, class. Authenticity. So, once again, when we see something that catches our attention, when we see something that we like, when we see something authentic, we move towards it. No bullshit. No pickup lines. No hook to reel you in. It's just fucking authentic. And if you like it, if you accept it, if it's welcome to you, let's do this. And if it's not, I ain't got time for this thing. Please, boo. Please, thank you. Thank you for rejecting me. You saved both of us much needed time because I am not trying to waste my time on you. So I remember this. And so as a Sigma male, we have a certain power to pick up on certain things. Not always right. But we do have a certain ability to kind of see certain body language. And I used to tell people, and I've read certain books about body language, and I'm like, there's certain stuff that's obvious, and there's certain stuff that's like, oh, that's interesting. Like, if you ever see two people hug, there's like the stretch out arm hug, we got some distance between us, we're putting the arms around each other, Then there's the arms where maybe one person is going up under. If you ever see two people hug where their waists are touching, so that's what I'm saying, certain body language things that we pick up on that it's not always right, but there's smoke. And so we can see sometimes when maybe someone is eyeballing us or, giving us an opportunity to approach. And we can also see sometimes where it seems like that person doesn't have any value for us. Like that, it seems like that person is not an option for us. So once again, back in the day, I remember a time kicking it with a friend at a bar, at a club, and seen someone that was interested. I went up and approached, said what I said, did what I did, and she seemed semi-interested. So we go to the actual bar to get a drink, and I'm still picking up body language from her that seems semi-interested. So guess what I did? I semi-left. No, I actually fully fucking left. While she was talking and doing whatever, I just kind of disappeared. Because that's also something that Sigmas tend to do, especially if we're not engaged anymore. So from reading her body language, it seemed like, oh, this might not be an opportunity, or maybe this is a waste of time for you. Maybe this seems obligatory for you. Believe me, boo, you ain't obligated to fuck with me at all. At all. So the moment I felt a certain shift in the body language that was like, I'm not really interested in him, or whatever towards him, I was gone. And my friend told me a little bit later on, we was talking, he was like, what happened with old girl? And I was like, she didn't really seem interested. And he was like, I was looking, dog. She turned around, like, where you go? And I was like, well, it's too bad for her. You should have been fucking, you know what I'm saying? You should have been more in the game with me. Anyway, but that's my point. Sigma males have no problem turning it on and turning it off. So a lot of people think we're introverted, or a lot of people think we're shy. No, we just wait for that authenticity, or we wait for that moment, and then we seize upon it. in a way that a lot of other people don't. We use certain tactics that a lot of other people can't. So when we approach women generally respectfully, generally in an undercover type way. We ain't just putting our business all out there. And we give them the option of, vibing with us or being like, no, I'm straight. You different. But when we reject, that wall goes up. Well, actually, I just went down. The wall goes up. We don't fuck with you no more. And so what happens is, it's for the people who, like I say, authentically want to fuck with us. They actually kind of do want to, know us or be friendly with us. They be kind of hurt. For the people who don't want to fuck with us, they be like, hell yeah, I'm glad that motherfucker not talking to me no more. And we be like, hell yeah, I'm glad I'm not talking to you no more either. So just to run that down for you, another fucking video from a Sigma male trying to school motherfuckers and let them know why we different, how we different, but what it is. So ladies, if you approach a Sigma male, just know that that's how he rolls. You know what I'm saying? He don't go for the loud mouth. I said mouth. Yes. Loud mouth. They don't go for the loud mouths. They don't go for the drama. They don't go for the women that are attention whores. And I say that respectfully. Usually the women that Sigma males fuck with, they're also kind of reserved. They may get out there, but they're not somebody that's always trying to be in front of everybody's face. And it works out. But when Sigma males reject women, that's it. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing that comes after that. It's just silence. And if you want to holler at me, if you want to fuck with me, you know how to catch up with me. You know generally what I'm about. And if you don't, so I'll holler at y'all.